Heading off to the bike shop. We'll see how this all works out. Don't know if the quality's going to be any good, but we're going to give her a shot. Be a good boy, Cooper. Be back soon. Oh yeah, big difference. Oh, that might be bad. How do I get to a fucking electric avenue? Let's see.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Turn it up just
It's a shovel head board 30 over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, running a Weber side draft carb with a 3-pound fuel pump.
There you go.
So it's a little bit different.
Yeah. I thought you were having trouble with it.
Oh, well, thanks.
I got my fat boy over at Kenny's right now.
Oh yeah?
So picking.
No kidding.
South Park, yeah.
Oh, I haven't been over there in a while.
Supposed to pick it up today.
Well, I'll see you around.
All right.
Have a good one.
My son had texted me, he called me. There's a big half-pipe. It's been a big secret, the skateboard thing.
Oh, yeah?
It was on a dude's property somewhere in Houston. They were having a contest out there. I know some friends of mine that would have told me where it was, but I've never been. It's been there about 2 years, and he was doing a job right across the street from me.
Yeah.
He was always asking me where it was. I said, dude, you'll probably run into it before me. Sure enough, he did. He had to call me. He said, man, you'll never believe where I'm across the street. They got a big top over it. It's kind of enclosed over it. Keep the rain and everything on in the shade.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, there's people flying from California that ride it during this contest. It's a big deal.
We have to tighten that bolt. Just got a little drop of oil coming out of one of the seals. Nah, it just probably needs to be tightened up. Let's see if anybody's home. Oh, he hasn't made it here yet. Oh, it's probably not 11 yet. Where is it? Oh, is it open? Oh, yeah, it is. How's it going?
What's up? Feels good right now.
Oh, yeah. All that concrete holds the cold in.
That's how the basement started.
What's shaking?
Not much. How are you? This is my friend Dennis.
Dennis, how you doing?
How you doing?
Well, looks like you got a lot going on.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There you have it. Oh, this one's garbage. So what's taking, Dave?
Not much. Just hanging out. You know, figure I'd bring over the bike.
Yeah, you're not recording this, are you?
Oh, it's on.
Oh, you suck.
He records everything.
It's not exactly recording, but it is streaming live.
Oh, good God.
So yeah, that's the idea. Is we're growing a community and showing people what they want to see.
Well, I don't know if anyone
Hopefully.
wants to see this mess.
Well,
No, this ain't a mess.
no,
It's
not
clean.
compared to a lot of the shops I've seen before.
Oh, well.
This one's clean.
No, people dig the motorcycles, dude. Everybody, even if they don't ride.
Anybody?
Oh yeah, bike's out front. The springer's in the back of his car,
Okay.
so that way you can look at them side by side and see what's what.
Well, let's pull your bike in here. Gotta make sure the stem's gonna fit. That's gonna be the big thing.
Yeah, well that's the thing. You know.
Bring her in.
Okay.
See what you do.
Oh yeah.
caliper on that thing.
Oh yeah.
Alright. Who makes this springer?
We don't know. My buddy Don seemed to think that the best he could come up with is where there were some guys in the early 70s that were making these. He can't find a marking on it.
Alright, let's go ahead and set that down.
The front end is early 70s Sportster narrow glide.
Yep.
And the frame's an FX from 82, I think.
Alright, let's put that springer up here.
Doctor?
Patient. Like we just barely got him here on time.
Yeah. Yeah. Patient's dead.
Patient is dead. What connects that spring? Nothing. That's weird. Usually there's a
A rod goes all the way through.
all the way through. That's for your headlight mount.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's great.
I checked out the measurements on the current handlebar setup, and it should fit.
The risers, well, we can move those. That's
Yeah.
not a big deal. But generally speaking, all these things came out of like back in the day. You bought a lot of Easy Riders.
Oh yeah.
Out of the back pages of Easy Riders and went from there. All right. Where is the big crescent wrench? All else fails, use this one. Oh my God, looks like it would keep on. We're gonna turn it upside down.
Yeah.
That way I can get access to it, because I gotta measure this.
Yeah.
Because if that don't fit, it's not gonna fit. Maybe I got one big enough. It's entirely possible.
It's always the one you don't have.
Yeah, 8 5/16 is as big as the real.
Why don't we tear these handlebars off here, and then you can get that monkey wrench on it. These don't need to be on here anyway.
Big frickin' Allens. Old as this thing is, it's gonna be standard. You're not gonna use these handlebars, are you?
No, I'm not planning on it at all.
Oh, you wanna keep the 8s.
Yeah. And if I do go to another set, I'll probably go to something that's more like a straight drag
Like a drag
setup, and I'll just make them interplaceable. I'll just it's swappable. That was the original plan. But yeah, these definitely aren't in the cards. Oh, the whole thing's coming out. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It's got the. Oh, it's got the washer on there. Jeez, you wouldn't think it'd be that tight.
No, they gotta be tight. It's a fine thread too, so it's gonna go slower. Whoever made it took the time, did it nice. You have to steal all the living shit out of this thing.
Oh yeah.
There's one. I don't know what the purpose of the rubber washers were, but
Yeah, they were probably thicker at one time. Just vibration dampening. Not much vibration dampening at all, but
no.
that's the only reason I have them in there.
I'll keep it some rusted.
I suppose. Yeah.
Too low for you.
Yeah. I'm picky about my handlebars. Not gonna just take any old one falling off my front end.
I like the beach bars for a little bit. I got tired of those.
Too wide. I like, believe it or not, I like the old buckhorns.
They were too wide. They kind of got in the way of my leg a little bit.
Oh, that shaft goes all the way through, I see.
Okay, so this.
Oh, this pops out like that?
Mm-hmm. Weird. Just the opposite.
That was, I guess, just to protect the threads or something? I don't know.
Yeah, might have been. Jesus. Those threads have seen better days.
Oh, yeah.
They've seen a lot better days.
Can you rethread those? No.
Retap it, that's about it. Clean them up. I don't have the capability to do that. I don't have a lathe.
No, I imagine. Let's see.
I know why I did that, because this is fixed, and getting it on any other way is going to be a pain in the arse. So. The guy say what it came off of?
No, it was bought as is. I mean, I got it like this. They bought this wherever they found it like 10 years ago. And my stepmother passed away recently, and her husband found this in the barn and wanted to know if I was interested in it. And I was like, I kind of felt bad because he spent $400 on it, and it's just sitting there, and you felt like, guy's going through enough shit. Yeah, bring it up. I'll give you $400.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
The threads on the inside don't look too bad.
No, those look good. The ones on the outside.
This I can get remade if I have to. That's not a big deal. Which I probably want to do anyway. Yeah, I know a guy who can probably make me one of these. Ooh, wow.
Yeah, it'll clean up. Get all this rust off of it. Keep it from
Oh, yeah.
turning into crap.
Yeah, it's the thing. It's been sitting for so long.
Yeah.
It probably looked a lot better when they bought it.
Probably. Good news is it's just flash rust right now. Some chrome polish.
So the spring works on this pivot here, huh?
Yeah. Most of those always had a shaft that went all the way through.
Yeah.
Did it break?
That's a good question.
Nope. It was made that way.
Yeah, okay.
I never liked girders. I like springers, but not girders.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. Well, if you're dead set on this, bike's gonna sit here for a few days. Well, you take it to your buddy, see if you can fix those threads up. I don't have a tap that big, I don't think. It engages. So. But this should come off too.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is I figured this would give you a chance to look at it, figure out whether it's even feasible, figure out if it is feasible, what parts we need for bearings and stuff.
Well, if we're gonna go that far, you're gonna put new neck bearings and bushings in it.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. Gonna look good on it.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the thing. It's just it's not the sort of thing you just slap on. It's going to take work to.
Make it happen.
Yeah. The big question is whether it's worth it. More of a hassle than it's worth, kind of thing. That's the kind of what you got to look at is whether.
Won't know until I take the neck apart.
Oh, I didn't think you'd. There's nothing special about what's in there. I figured that'd just be out of the catalog.
Oh no, the bushings and stuff are standard. We can get those all day long. It's just I gotta take it apart, see if it even line up.
Oh, what do you mean, the angle?
Yeah. Because you don't want it sitting up. Because you ain't got much oiling in there, you know what I'm saying? And they don't run very good for long periods of time when they're sitting at too much of an angle. Shovel heads were meant to lay flat, the frame, the bottom frame rail.
Uh-huh.
So that's why you'll see the necks done up.
Oh, that's why they do
the
this.
neck.
That's why they do that.
They'll do something like this. I don't recommend this either, but
Hmm.
that's some hokey eBay kit this guy bought to put on.
Well, that's the thing. It is definitely going to raise the front end about 2-3 inches. So if that's a problem, we can stop right now, and I'll just sell the thing.
It necessarily won't be a problem. You try it, see how you like it. I mean, mine sits 1.5 inches up with somebody put extended forks on mine,
Uh-huh.
before I bought it. And I'm putting stock ones back on.
Yeah.
Putting the wide glide back on it, to be precise. Banana clip, that's impressive.
Yeah, I'd like to replace that as well.
Doesn't even work.
Oh, the rear one does, because the front one doesn't work very well.
Usually it's got such a small frickin' rotor on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that's got a banana brake too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
That's the only thing that'll fit on this front end. that's one of the things is I wanted to replace that whole thing with something else rather than buy a new caliper.
Yeah, because you're not going to have a brake on the front.
Oh, that's what I asked in the first place. Is you said we could make it work.
Well, we could find stuff, but it's not going to be pretty. Those weren't designed for brakes.
Well, I didn't think so. Yeah, that's why
I mean, if you're going to go old school and go death to the whole fucking model, go for it.
I'm not looking to do that. I'm looking to modernize.
Well, modernize, you want to put an updated front end on it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Go backwards.
Well, that's the thing is I don't know what that's why I sent you pictures is I wanted to know whether we could put a brake on it, and it's a yes or no answer. I mean, that's
Well, no, that one isn't so much a yes or no answer, but those wheels are nice.
But yeah, if it's gonna, I mean, I'm not looking to spend $3,000 seeing if it'll work or if it's gonna be that much of a pain, then it's whatever. I'll sell the thing.
Let me look.
But yeah, that's kind of this is the research and decision making portion.
Research and development.
Yeah, you gotta. Because I'm not looking to fuck up my nice engine either.
Right.
Thing's got a lot of money inside of it.
What's that?
The engine. So I mean, the last thing I wanted, it's meant to do what it does. Last thing I want to do is starve it of any oil. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, they didn't get much oil to begin with.
Exactly. But no, it's a nice, idea. But maybe HT's right. Maybe I just need to freaking go and pick one out that is made for it. It would look cool though. There's no question it'd look cool.
No doubt about that.
It definitely look cool. It's just, got to be practical too. And that's the one thing is, I mean, it goes. I'd really like it to stop really well too,
Upgrading brakes in those isn't really an issue. See, because you could literally buy a Springer front end for those things for under $1,000. Steering stem and bearing kits. That's easy shit. Fork stops. Yeah, put one of those on there.
Oh yeah, that's from where he used to put the flagpole. I got the bar with the big huge one in the corner of the living room with the big steel pole.
Yeah.
That used to be he basically lay it right in there and then
Right.
use the gasket or what do you call them
Oh yeah, yeah.
the screw loaded tightener and just wrap 3 or 4 of them right along the sissy bar and the thing would be out here like this. He used to do tons of benefits and poker runs and
Nice.
used to be a motorcycle rodeo he ran down in Frewsburg at the Gary Rodeo Grounds for like 5 years. He had a huge event. Crazy. Pig roast. That was a clusterfuck. Yeah, it was the Frank Johnstone motorcycle rodeo and whatever, Frank Memorial College Fund thing.
Very nice.
He raised like, I think $20,000 to help send kids to like motorcycle schools and stuff like that.
That's a 70s Sportster?
Yeah, that's what I've been led to believe all these years. 71 or 72. I think what was the last year they made the banana brake front end was like 73 or they only made them for like a certain number of years.
Yeah.
He's having a blast.
Oh yeah, he is. So they had the front banana brake on those things, the FXs, from 73 to 80.
Okay, so maybe it's a 73.
My 79 FX has this style on the front.
Everyone I talked to always said, all the guys that have worked on it over the past 30 years have all said that it's the only brake that'll fit on that front end. I don't know if that's true.
Well, I'm looking at the custom stuff.
Oh, okay.
That's the only way you're going to get anything. You're not going to get anything stock on there. 8489.
Oh, I see. So maybe back then when there were less custom parts and the market wasn't as big,
Yeah, they didn't have much.
they didn't have much.
Yeah, you'd be better off looking on eBay for a good modern Sportster front end. Because you can get them on there for $500-600 that come with all the brakes and everything already attached.
Oh, okay.
Some of them.
Oh, a more modern year would swap right out?
Oh yeah, as long as the neck fits, and I'm pretty sure from 70 up, they got the same neck to stem, except the baggers. Totally different monster there. Yeah, these are all pads. Not much. 74 to 7 single disc.
Oh, okay. Oh, a more modern year would swap right out?
I'm pretty sure from 70 up, they got the same neck to stem, except the baggers. Totally different monster there. And you can only get pads.
And a what?
You could get one with a dual disc.
Oh, I could?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe that's the way I should go then. Because it sounds like that thing's more dangerous than it's worth.
That might be.
You'll look good, but you still need to stop.
Yeah, it's important to look good after you stop.
After you
And not sliding into it.
I don't know. There's something to be said about that.
Okay, maybe that's the way I should go then.
Kind of when I spent 10 grand on my Jeep jacket and everything.
More dangerous than it's worth.
They look good.
Oh, at least that's working.
Here's a 2015 Harley Sportster. Complete front end with the triple trees and everything, $399.
Oh, wow.
You can find them, but you're going to want to get something like this. Here's one from a 99. I just need to see what's compatible with that year bike, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I know people that have put freaking jigsaw front ends on these things.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Jesus.
People get goofy with these things. Or exotic, I should say. There's this 2004 XL 1200 front end. Looks to be in decent shape, but it's a narrow glide.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just out of shits and grins, let's see what a wide glide would cost for that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was about to inquire about.
Because it would look better.
Sure.
Ride better, probably.
It would, well, originally that's what he wanted. He was either going to put a Springer on it or a wide glide. Those were the two things he always talked about doing next.
There's my frame.
Ooh, nice.
Let's see if we can find a complete setup. Alright. You know what your frame that is?
82 effects.
82? steering stem. Pretty sure.
Yeah. That makes sense.
There you go, wide glide trippy trees. That's Accutronics. They make real good stuff. 84 to 89.
You know, I think I have another set of lowers and tubes.
Okay, are they the same size as that?
No, they're, well, I think they're different. I'd have to look again. It's been a couple of years since I looked at them, but I got them for a song. What I needed to do was find another, one of the tubes was bent.
Well, tubes you can replace.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So maybe I'll have to take a look at those too. I forgot all about those. But I think those were my last attempt at trying to put together a wide glide.
Well, if they're wide glide,
Yeah,
that's easy.
that's what I got to
All
find
we
out.
These are for the 41 millimeter tubes, right?
Now, are those those? What are those?
Those are 35s.
Those are 35s.
There you go. Tubes. 41 millimeter tubes. Depending on the length you want. Go anywhere from 469 to 374.
So yeah, it makes more sense just to buy a whole package, right?
Yeah, put together a good package. And the only thing you gotta do is get some sliders for it. Some lowers. Unless the lowers you have will fit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Won't know until you bring all that.
exactly. Yeah. Okay, well, we know the one thing we're not doing.
That's entirely doable, but it's gonna cost.
Yeah,
It's gonna be expensive.
it's going to be worth more. It's going to cost more than it's probably worth to
Because
do.
you're gonna have to get, what size is the axle? Looks like a 3/4 axle. That's not. Yeah, that might be. But you're still gonna have to get a custom axle made with custom spacers. You're gonna lose the front brake on that.
Yeah, well, that's what I kind of figured is that there wasn't going to be a room for a front brake on from the way it
Right.
looked.
And that's why I said, until I actually physically look at it, pictures don't tell 1,000
Oh,
words.
okay.
But the rear brake, you can do a system like a setup like mine, which was made by GMA. They're good quality brakes. You can get that for about $500.
Okay.
And that's a complete setup. So
Okay.
mine will be in here next week.
Oh yeah.
So
All right.
come and actually look at that. But I got a '79 FX front end on it with dual brakes, but it is a narrow glide.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's just a newer narrow glide, right?
Newer than that. Yeah. As long as the steering stem's the same on your other tree, your triple trees, we can probably make it work. As long as it is a wide glide.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'll have to find out. I'll dig those out when I get home.
Yeah, dig all that stuff out, bring it down, and we'll take a look at it. Because then we can find out the exact length of the fork tube so everything stays the same.
Yeah.
We can order you a good set of brakes, or let me rephrase that, a better set of brakes.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you don't want to go into the performance machine avenue because you're looking at $500 just for the caliper.
Yeah.
And
Well, yeah.
that's for what? You don't ride it like you need that kind of performance.
No. I just want to be reliable.
You just want to stop.
Yeah.
What year is this registered as?
89 custom.
That exhaust law is going to affect you, which means you're going to lose those.
Oh, well, then I can just go to my other guy who will inspect it and not worry about it.
Well, don't say that because if they pull you over and stuff like that, you're going to get $1,000 fine, and so is he.
Oh, well, yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yeah.
But no, I got a guy
If it was
who's.
79, it'd be fine.
I got a guy down the road that inspects it every year.
All right. Yeah, I just got my ticket, so I'm not going to.
No, well, I mean, anytime. No, I don't blame you. But yeah, anytime there's any question of that, it's like, well, yeah, dude. Well, I had it inspected,
You're
and
not
I swapped the
recording
pipes
this, are
out.
you? You're not recording that, are you?
I don't care. They ain't gonna do shit to me.
Out all day.
I've been doing that shit for 30 years.
Well,
But no, whatever. I understand.
the law states that they have to have baffles.
Oh yeah.
They affixed baffles. Which is funny because you can put even the poor fucker for the 1980 Honda that has a stock exhaust on it,
Mm-hmm.
his baffles aren't the same as they were when they're gone.
Oh sure.
But it's stock exhaust. So,
Well, this isn't a stock bike.
no.
It only needs what it came with, and it was built as a custom. And actually, I added turn signals, speedometer, tachometer. None of that was on it, and it was. I mean. But no.
How many kicks?
When it's hot, one. When it's cold, a lot. That's why it's kick and electric.
Yep.
No, but aside from all that, I would like to find time to bring it in for a day and just have the hydraulic lifters adjusted and have everything tightened up.
Put it up on the lift and just.
I mean, yeah, it usually needs
Adjust them?
I used to, but I haven't had to do it in so long.
Believe it or not, none of the bikes you do anymore.
It was taught by me last time it was done, but that was probably
Every time.
15 years ago.
Yeah. Like all these bikes, all the new bikes, everything. They got solid push rods. Nobody changed them. And when you start talking push rods, people start getting a little. So just take them out and put the adjustables in. You'll be fine.
Yeah, the hydraulic ones have worked great. I haven't had to touch these in 15, 20 years. They're still fine.
I got new heads for mine.
But
Some brand new SNS heads.
Oh, yeah?
Mine. I wanted to get STDs because they have a 3-volt pattern down here, so it doesn't, back out and fall off like these are known for.
oh yeah,
Unless they're braced properly through the system,
Mhm.
they have a tendency to back out and fall off.
what, the exhaust?
Yeah.
I've never had a problem with
They only
these.
got one screw.
Oh yeah,
It's
but
only one screw on that.
yeah, these have never been a problem.
Yeah.
And these things have been on there for 30
Knock on
years.
wood, buddy. Took mine off because I was gonna change my whole ignition system back to points. Took my pipe off. Whoever put that thing back together had that thing JB welded in there.
Oh nice.
And not even a time cert or anything like that.
Oh, there's a ton of stuff I could do to this. I mean, the inner primary could be completely replaced. I'd like to do that someday.
Probably just need seals.
Yeah, well, I put a seal in on the what was it?
Transmission main shaft.
Yeah, I think that's might have been what it was. I put one in.
That's an
How many
important
years?
on these 4-speeds.
Yeah, it was leaking like a sieve. That was the last time I had it apart, and the inner primary has some strip stuff on the inside, like for the starter.
This primary,
Oh yeah,
you get.
oh yeah.
Don't lose it. Go open belt and change it. Fix
That's
everything.
it. Used to be open belt. My dad switched it over before he gave it to me.
Oh yeah.
He didn't want me getting frickin' wrapped up in it. He's like, you know what? And that's when he went to the electric and kick. He had the. He wanted to set it up so it'd be easier for me.
Kickstart's a pain in the ass, especially when you get older.
Oh yeah,
It hurts.
and it's got the belt drive in there.
Yeah, so it's mine. It's a nice setup. It's a real nice setup when they do that. So you can get these buffed out and re-chromed, but that was just brushed aluminum anyway,
Yeah.
with their lacquer finish over top of it. It's been set down a few times.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. This thing's not by me, but this thing's made out of all parts that were bought. He built this thing from scratch in his dining room.
Good for him. Props to him.
Drove it up to. He had to drive it up to Buffalo to get the New York State sticker put on it. They tore the whole thing down looking for stolen parts, and
Oh, I'm sure.
back then it wasn't to get it custom was a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, not everybody did it. It's a set of S&S cases down there too.
Yeah.
Not even a stock.
They put originally, what was it? They before he had the engine redone, when they pulled it apart, someone had put the wrong cam in, or the wrong crank was in it. So when they got it apart, they realized the wrong crank was in it and that the thing was useless. They had to get rid of it. He had to buy new cases. That was when they did the rebuild, and that was around the same time that these the cylinders he was having those done, and somebody screwed that up. So the only solution to that was to bore them 30. So that's the only reason that the engine became more of a, more powerful than it was meant to be originally. Is because he didn't have any choice other than to start over.
You can bore them out to 60, 70 hour easy.
Oh, I don't need any more than it's got. Frick, the front end wants to come off the ground now if I really get into it.
Nice, I like it.
But
Not sold on the tank, but
the tanks, yeah, it's handmade by 3 different guys. That's one of a kind.
interesting.
One of the guys is Gary Adams down in Gary Carstar in Jamestown. He was one of the guys that helped welded that together. That was 30 years ago. But when he rolled it, both of the sides here, the corners, got punched in.
Oh, down at the bottom?
Yeah, we're like right here. So I had to fill all that in, and that took forever to layer it in so it wouldn't crack.
Oh, I'm sure.
But then we got it repainted and everything, and the pin. Someone decided, thought the pinstriping would look nice.
Yeah, it does.
Because the only original paint is the rear fender
Original.
that he painted.
Really?
Yeah. Then we redid it with this. I never got it wet sanded though. The guy passed away who painted it for me in exchange for a '79 Courier body.
Really?
Yeah, he rolled his S10, or not his S10, his SR5, and you can apparently slap a Courier right on top of it.
Huh.
So I traded it for the paint job, but he never got around to wet sanding it. So I can't find anyone who will touch it because they don't know how many coats of clear are on it.
Right.
So it is what it is.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But, work in progress.
It's got a lot of beautiful potential there. I like it.
So, let's get this Springer out of off your operating table. Now we know where you don't know. You hear anybody who wants one? Let me know.
You know what? I would put it up on eBay and see what you get.
Well, that's probably what I'm going to do.
Because you'll probably get a lot more. You'll get a lot more exposure than a face crack.
Oh yeah.
By the time you get a new pin made, I mean, you're looking at a couple $100 just for that.
Oh yeah. No, I figured I was looking at around $1,000 to do the whole thing, but anything more than that, it's just not worth it. If I can just pick something up that's going to be better, safer, for like $500-600, and then add a few hundred.
You'll actually be able to do some cornering and stuff.
Well, I'm not supposed to now. I keep scraping the floorboards.
I see that.
Oh, you want to go with it? Oh, you brought it over. Oh, smart man. What are we doing?
I got it.
You sure? It's easier with the handlebars off.
Look, I was saying, you can do that, you can make it work, but it's going to cost.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
There's no sense in throwing money at something. I mean, it looks cool. I'd hang it on my freaking wall.
That was one of the things I was thinking about.
Shine it up, put it on your wall, put a light.
Do some put a headlight on the front.
Put a headlight on and have it flash every time the Sabres score or something like that.
Oh, that's
it
a
won't
thought.
flash very much.
No. But no, that's not a bad idea. I was thinking about using it because I've got a I think it's early 50s Korean War era Jeep.
Yeah? Headlights?
The front, the whole front, what do you call it? The headlights, the grill, the whole front
Or
grill.
whatever, yeah.
Yeah, the whole grill.
Nice.
I got that at a flea market. That's hanging on the wall. I got headlights in it, but I'm going to backlight it and do so. I mean, it fits right in with my decor.
You want this?
Yeah, I might as well take that too.
So, oh, yeah, absolutely. Don't do it. It just protects the
The thread.
genuineness of that
Okay, so I'll get that stuff together.
Get it on, bring it down here,
Yeah,
and
we'll
let's go through and
see what's what.
usable.
Yeah.
You got to make sure it's serviceable.
Oh yeah.
Big
Well,
thing.
that's the thing is I want to be safe and I want it to be right. I don't want to screw around, and that's
Well, if
why
you
I
want
brought
to
it
be
here.
safe, you don't want a shovel head. No, actually, shovel head's still my favorite engine.
Well, that's the thing is I'm not looking to go 110 down the highway on it. I'm just putting around, you know, having
That's why I'm thinking about putting a hardtail in mine. I only ride it back and forth to work.
Yeah.
I don't go on long distance rides anymore. He won't get on the bike.
Oh yeah.
No, he doesn't like loud noises.
Oh okay.
So.
Well, the
And the wife ruled out the sidecar thing.
it's
I
too
want
bad.
the sidecar and the big German Shepherd.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, the Kawasaki's ultimately if I want to go on the highway long rides, I take the 1000.
I want to go on the highway for long rides. I take the truck. My age, I'm going to be comfortable.
So yeah, I guess I'll be in touch. Thanks for everything.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, this is
I mean, I would love to do it, but we'd have to tear the whole front end off of that thing and look and fit everything, make sure everything's good.
well after everything we talked about, I just don't think it's worth it.
It's not feasible, no.
You know,
Would it look cool as shit? Yes.
yeah.
You
So
would have the cool factor. But that being said, you can go to Paco, buy yourself a complete Springer front end made for that bike,
Yeah.
specifically to the correct dimensions for the same $1,000.
Yeah.
And it comes with a brake caliper,
nah.
mounting hardware. Comes with all that stuff ready. You just got to throw the brake caliper on. I mean, they custom make them right there. They've been doing it. Hell, my first Springer front end was a Paco front end. I got in the back of Easy Riders back in the frickin' 80s.
Well, when this whole thing started up, this is kind of where I figured I'd end up.
Yeah. It just sucks that you can't use it.
It is what it is.
Now, if you were going to go completely radical and put a hardtail or something on it, that would look tasty.
That would be perfect for it.
That
No?
would look awesome. But you're more into the, I want to ride it and enjoy it versus be in pain the whole time.
Yeah, I'm not into that. That's for sure.
Yep. Like I said, mine's coming down here next week and it's getting blown apart.
Oh, I can't wait. I'll have to come down and check it out.
Oh yeah, wait till you see the paint job I did.
Oh, yeah?
The front fender's already done. The tanks, the new tanks and the new rear fender, new powder color.
Ooh.
Along with the frame, all one color.
Oh, that's going to be neat.
Like a tangerine orange.
Well, what's that cost to have powder coating done?
I got a guy.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't cost a lot. Like I said, if you need powder coating done, we can get that done too.
What's a 5-speed transmission cost?
You can get the Baker 6-4.
Yeah, I've heard about those. They were, what,
It's about 3-4 grand.
3-4 grand?
And something like that, I could do it, but I'd rather send it to them.
Oh, sure.
You send it to them and let them do the freaking work. That way they warranty it. It's all about convenience.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I think I got everything.
Yeah, you didn't come up much.
No. Do I owe you anything?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure. You spend a lot of time.
Dave, we go back.
I know. But you're starting up a business, But
I ain't worried about it. I've known you since what, 92?
yeah. Oh yeah, it's been a lot of years. But no, I'm happy for you. I think this is going to be great.
I hope so. We'll see.
But yeah, I'll find everything out and I'll give you a call. I got to figure out where that stuff is now.
Just find it and then go from there.
Yeah, I'll bring it down next sometime this week, probably later this week.
You can start hitting this thing with some steel wool, my friend.
Oh, it's kind of been in the garage for a couple of years.
I see that.
Oh yeah, every year. I've got the what's that? Those rags with that oil in it, Gold Eagle.
4/0 steel wool with chrome polish.
Yeah, that's what that stuff is I'm using is chrome polish, but it's like some sort of
Yeah.
cloth.
It's probably a crocus cloth or something like that, but I just use 4/0 steel wool. And
Yeah.
Just plain straight up DuPont #7 chrome polish. Shit works phenomenal.
And when I get back, we'll find out whether or not anything made it on the stream. You know.
I got a vapor blaster too, so I'm getting.
Oh, what's a vapor blaster do?
It's a sand blaster with water.
Oh, yeah?
It's less abrasive and it leaves a much better finish.
Huh. I've never even heard of those.
Oh yeah. Google it.
I will.
That's the winter. That's the winter toy.
Oh, everyone brings their stuff in to get clean?
No. It's my winter toy. Get that set up so when I start putting memories back together. Okay, props to you for using that carburetor.
Oh, it's freaking great. I love it.
Different.
Yeah, it goes faster the warmer it gets.
Yeah. You want it right about 900.
900.
1,000.
Yeah.
1050 is optimal.
Where are we at? Oh yeah,
That's the problem with the old shovel heads. That ain't right.
I'm like just under 9.
Yeah.
And it comes up. The hotter it gets, the faster it goes.
Yeah, that's struggling right now.
Yeah, that's because I didn't leave the choke on long enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I set it, around 9,950.
Anything lower than that, you're doing damage to your bearings and all that.
Yeah.
Everybody likes that little whoop, 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 whoop. That ain't no good for it.
Oh yeah.
It's not a hit and miss pump.
No, I get you.
I keep mine right about 1050.
Well, that's the other thing is if I'm not doing all this right away, we can pay some attention to the clutch at some point and figure out what's up with that. Because it's fine up until it gets hot.
Something sticking.
Yeah. All right. Have a great day. Thanks again.
No problem, brother.
I'll see you soon.
All right.
not good.